Welcome Physics 30 student. I just want to go over my expectations for the course. So first things first, you will realize that there's going to be a countdowner right at the front, top of the page, and always take a look at that to know how many days you have left. So going through it, you will realize top right hand on this corner right here, you will realize you can message your teacher and click on that button and then you can contact me and then a message will come back on here. There's other ways to communicate with me. Email, text, and don't forget that these are my office hours. You could also go through Skype if you need be and video conferencing. So video conferencing can be used whenever you feel like you have something to clarify. Just click on that link and then you're a-okay to know what to do from there. So going on with that, there will also be a calendar available for you to know the exact dates and everything. So let's open the first folder called Course Orientation. In there, you will realize that there's a video explaining the course outline. Do take a quick read on that because that's how I'm going to evaluate you. Meet the teacher. So if you want to know more about me, click on the chalkboard. If not, that's fine. Contact information is that straightforward. Time management is essential because they'll tell you all the deadlines and data sheet. Please print the data sheet too with the timeline. Online assignment submission is important too to know how to submit your assignments because they will be a little bit different what you normally do on a paper version. Textbook. This is from all the way from chapter 1 to all the way to the end, chapter 16. So then you can actually use this textbook, the full textbook right here, but there is individual textbooks for each section, just giving you a heads up too. Student commitments. Probably take a quick read on that. You should understand that July 24th is by midnight, it's the last day to hand in everything. July 14th, I'm going to take a quick look of your progress, and in that progress, I'm going to see if you actually are on par with the actual deadlines I have. Other important information is that I will suspend your account if you're not on that July 14th mark, and we'll see what we have to do from there. Assistive technology will help you know what kind of technology tools you can use. Tell us a little about yourself. Do take the opportunity to post a video on here. If you don't know how, click on this video over here to actually explain what to do, and then comment on another student. School policies, take a quick read on that. Student information questionnaire, you do need to complete the following so then I know what kind of technology you're using for the course, like a Chromebook or a tablet and so forth. So then you have a better understanding what you should be using and so forth. And also important to answer all the questions there because there is especially the contact information. I need to know how to contact you. You must complete this to start the course, so that's your entry quiz. In that entry quiz, you must get 100. So you could do this as many times as you like until you get 100. Once you've all done that, then Unit A opens up. So in Unit A, you will realize how usually the format is. There's your textbook, and in the resources, you can actually gather all the information you need from there, from the textbook. There's videos also sometimes be in a separate file, but sometimes they're not. And in this case, you want to do look over significant digits. And then here's your web lesson. The puzzle piece is always a web lesson. A page with a check mark is always your assignment. 15%, 25% of your mark. So click on your web lesson. In there, you will realize what it usually looks like is there's pages at the front. First page is just the introduction about what is happening and everything. But you're looking for throughout the pages is this question mark with an arrowhead. So let's go to page 2, and I believe it's right at the bottom here. So there it is right there. You click on that. They say how many questions there are in this little quiz group, and there's 7 of them, and I do choose the best answer. Sometimes you might have true and false, multiple choice, and here you go. Here's essential, here's a short answer. In this, make sure your answer contains the correct significant digits and include the SI unit. So the correct significant digits is 2, so you must have an answer that's 2. And also the SI unit. The SI unit means standard international unit. So in this case, you are looking for kilowatts. Let me just make sure here. How much power? So power is W. So your answer could be in W or it could be in kW. And make sure you do that correctly by putting kW right after you put your numerical response with a space kW. Same thing, go through each one and answer the best choice, or if it's not a choice one, you will realize it's a short answer or true and false. So check your answer, then you'll check your answers, and then it will tell you if you got it right or wrong. So you have to do that throughout each page. So if we go to the next page, we're on page 3 now, read the information, learn it, and so forth. And then once you get to the last page, on page 8, all the way to the bottom, there's going to be a finish button, or there's going to be saying email your information to. And this is where you would just put your name in there, and then it will give you that will be sent directly to me. Even when you press that finish button, it will send it directly to me. Now, if you want to redo the lesson, if you want a higher mark, you're more than welcome to. So in that case, you push the finish button, and then you would go back into the course and click on that icon again, and it'll start from the beginning again. and that's where you'll do that. Assignments, here's the essential bit for this one. Watch the video, it gives you a better understanding of that. Also click on this to help you, but I'll quickly explain what I'm looking for. So usually the first question is always about an Edpuzzle. So the Edpuzzles always consist of a video quiz. Basically, you watch the video and then it will tell you what the question is, and you have to answer it right then. Because I'm already logged in, it says my name, but you will have to log in. So just select the Google one, probably the easiest one to select on, and choose the Google account you have. So that's a prime example of what that looks like. So number 11, I just quickly clicked on that one. Here's your short answer. This is where you can put the answers right in here. Or the other option is just say on paper, and you're doing all your workings on paper. The reason why I'm saying that is every question is going to be a mark. What do I mean by that? So if there was a multiple choice question, let me just find one. Okay, that's not one. And here we go. This is worth 1.5 marks, meaning that you need to include workings to gain that 1.5 marks. No workings, you won't be gaining the full mark. But if you get it right, you'll still only get 1 out of 1.5. But if you don't get it right, you get 0 out of 1.5, unless you have workings to show what your thinking process was. And then I might give you a higher mark all the way to 1 mark out of that 1.5 if you got it incorrect. So once you're all done that, on question 20, this is where you would post your workings and so forth. So the easiest thing to do is just do all your workings on one piece of paper from all the questions, and then watch these videos to help you understand how to post a video, your actual work. And this is where you put the link, or you would drag the actual assignment right in here. Totally up to you. Once you finish that attempt, then it will allow you to just submit it all and finish. Don't forget to do this stage, because if you leave it in draft form, you'll never come to me, and then unfortunately you won't get the marks. So just giving you a heads up on that too. So in a nutshell, that's my expectations for the course. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know, and have a great term with me.